The difference between intercity, regional, and commuter rail, explained by yours truly. Passenger rail at its simplest is a point A and a point B with a passenger train bringing people from one point to another. But because there are a lot of places in the world and people want to get to or go through them in various ways, trains often will cover longer or shorter distances depending on who they're trying to get to, leading to three different categories: commuter, regional, and intercity. So, what do these three mean, and how can you tell what your local service is? Intercity rail, at its simplest definition, is a train that travels between two major metropolitan areas with limited stops. Amtrak operates almost all of the nation's intercity passenger rail services. Regional rail, at its simplest definition, is a rail service that has more stops than intercity rail, but can still travel outside of most metropolitan areas. A good example would be Los Angeles' Metrolink, which, for all but one of its lines, originates out of Los Angeles and sprawls into the nearby counties. Commuter rail, at its simplest, is a rail service that operates within a major metropolitan area connecting two major areas within that said region. Some good examples would be Coaster in San Diego and Caltrain's electrified portion in the Bay Area. Now, of course, some of these definitions are not set in stone, as there are a ton of exceptions. ACE in Northern California travels between Stockton in the Central Valley and San Jose in the Bay Area, and by these definitions, it would be considered a regional rail even though it is very much a commuter-style service. And staying in the same area, Amtrak's Capital Corridor is frequently used by commuters and even goes by commuter-based schedules, even though it is an intercity rail service connecting San Jose and Sacramento. In summary, the best way to know whether or not a rail service is regional, commuter, or intercity is usually just by knowing what its purpose is. ACE uses commuter-based schedules and focuses heavily on commuters specifically, making it more of a commuter rail. Metrolink, while it still has an emphasis on commuters, has sprawled into neighboring counties and runs trains in non-rush hour directions, making it a regional rail. And while Capital Corridor carries commuters, it still runs in non-rush hour directions and over long distances, making it more of an intercity rail.